Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2015 ASEE Annual Awards Ceremony in beautiful Seattle, Washington. It is my pleasure to introduce the President of ASEE, Dr. Nicholas J. Altiero.
I'd like to welcome all of you to the ASEE Annual Awards Ceremony. You might recall that we used to hold this ceremony the very last night of the conference at the banquet. And last year we changed it. We converted the last evening to a reception and moved the awards ceremony into the middle of the conference. And that was very popular. And so we've decided to continue that tradition of having it early on in the conference when we're not at the very end of the meeting. So I'd like to welcome all of the awardees here today and everyone else. And I'm looking forward to handing out the awards. This will be one of my last duties as president of ASEE, and I can tell you undoubtedly it will be one of the most pleasant duties I've had as president of ASEE. So we're about to begin, and we'll start off by thanking our sponsors.
ASEE would like to acknowledge and thank our fine sponsors whose generous contributions have greatly enhanced this year's awards ceremony. Our award ceremony sponsors are Dassault Systems and Northrop Grumman. Please give them a round of applause. We would now like to recognize the outgoing ASEE board members present for their service to the society. Would the following individuals please proceed to the stage?
Kenneth F. Galloway, immediate past president. Bev Lee Watford, first vice president, external affairs, external relations. Louis Martin Vega, Chair, Engineering Dean's Council. C. Diane Matt, Chair, Corporate Member Council. Charles McIntyre, Chair, Council of Section, Zone 3.
Now I'd like to acknowledge some special guests with us tonight. I'd like all former ASEE presidents and their spouses to please stand. Would all former ASEE board members and their spouses please stand? President's got to stand up twice. We are pleased again this year that we have distinguished international guests who we'd like to welcome. Would all guests from abroad please stand at this time so we can acknowledge them? Much of what ASEE is able to accomplish is the result of the efforts of dedicated volunteers. One such group is the campus representatives, who serve as the liaison for the society at the campus level. Campus representatives play a vital role in promoting membership and keeping current and potential members informed of ASEE activities. The importance of the work of the campus representatives cannot be overemphasized, and it's a pleasure now to make awards to campus representatives.
Each year, one campus representative is selected by his or her zone as the outstanding zone campus representative. The winner of the 2015 Outstanding Zone Campus Representative Award for Zone 1 is Navaroon Gupta, University of Bridgeport.
The winner of the 2015 Outstanding Zone Campus Representative Award for Zone 2 is Terry M. Lynch Karras, Kettering University. The winner of the 2015 Outstanding Zone Campus Representative Award for Zone 3 is Byron Gary, South Dakota State University.
The 2015 Outstanding Zone Campus Representative for Zone 4 is Carolyn LeBoon, University of British Columbia, Okanagan. The chair of Zone 4, Eric Wayne, will accept the award on her behalf.
At this time, will all campus representatives please stand and be recognized?
The grade of fellow membership is one of unusual professional distinction. It is conferred by the ASEE Board of Directors upon an ASEE member of extraordinary qualification and experience in engineering or engineering technology education. These individuals have made significant contributions to the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the ASEE Fellow Member Honorees of 2015. Patricia D. Bazrod, Georgia Institute of Technology. Dinah Breedis, Michigan State University. Martha Sear, Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Norman D. Dennis, University of Arkansas. Stephanie Farrell, Rowan University. Richard O. Mines, Mercer University. S. Hussein Musa Venezad, Idaho State University. Ruth A. Streveler, Purdue University, West Lafayette. Donald P. Visco, Jr., University of Akron. Richard C. Warder, University of Memphis. Ronald W. Welch, The Citadel.
Could I ask that all ASEE fellows please rise so we can recognize any fellows that are here?
Earlier today, during the first plenary, C. Daniel Moat, Jr., President of the National Academy of Engineering, was awarded honorary membership to ASEE. Dr. Moat was recognized for his many years of eminent and distinguished service to higher education, engineering and engineering technology education, and for providing engineering leadership to the nation. Also, during the first plenary, for inspiration and recognition of science and technology, first, received the 2015 ASEE President's Award. First was recognized for its distinguished accomplishments in increasing public recognition of the critical role that engineering plays in a technology-driven society. It is now time to present the recipients of the 2015 American Society for Engineering Education National Awards. Will each award recipient please come to the stage as their name is called? The 2015 ASEE Benjamin Garver LeMay Award is presented to Clive L. Dim, Professor Emeritus, Department of Engineering, Harvey Mudd College. Clive Dim is recognized for over 4 decades of service to engineering education through teaching, research, writing, and administration. He has taught courses in applied mechanics, acoustics, and applications of artificial intelligence in engineering and design. He has published widely and extensively with oft-cited journal articles and texts in multiple editions and translations, and provided department leadership at both the graduate and undergraduate levels. He has also contributed to the profession through invited lectures, keynote talks, and service on many professional society committees. He is awarded the Benjamin Garver LeMay Award for his inspired authorship of groundbreaking articles and a landmark textbook, for his talent and commitment to education and mentorship, and for his dedicated and multifaceted administrative service to his department, engineering school, university, and profession in ways that have profoundly shaped the education and careers of his students and peers.
Thank you, Professor Altiero, for the courtesy of letting me have a couple of minutes, couple of seconds of your time. But thank you and the ASEE. You've conferred a truly great honor on me that I will never forget. On April 2nd, I received an unexpected email from a name I did not then know, one Elise Barnes, forwarding a letter dated April 1st, it's important, from President Altiero. Had the email arrived just one day earlier, I would have thought someone was trying to be funny. But it was quite real, and President Altiero's letter also detailed a very thoughtful and very thorough selection process that is well beyond those that used in similar awards. After I'd absorbed the news, I looked at the list of prior recipients of this 87-year-old award. It includes some very familiar names: Stephen Timoshenko in 1939, Vannevar Bush, 1955, Theodore von Karman, 1960. And frankly, to think that I would be on a list with people like that, for me, that was breathtaking. There were also many on that list whom I had the good fortune to know, learn from, work with. Some of them are no longer with us, but my personal list from this award list are Jacob Den Hartog, Dick Gallagher, Carl Pister, George Dieter, Eleanor Baum, John Prados. This is a reminder that good, even great things happen when people work together. As John Donne celestially said, no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. So in that spirit, I thank you, the American Society of Engineering Education, for making me feel very welcome in your community and for recognizing my efforts among those of so many others. Thank you. So we had to get it over. Thank you again.
The 2015 ASEE Lifetime Achievement Award in Engineering Education is presented to Carl A. Smith, professor in the School of Engineering Education at Purdue University, West Lafayette. Carl Smith is recognized for his pioneering leadership in the scholarship and practice of learning-centered teaching methods, including active and cooperative learning, the integration of rigorous research methodologies within engineering education, and his mentoring of faculty and students within the emerging disciplines of engineering education. The 2015 ASEE Frederick J. Berger Award is presented to Scott Collins Dunning, Director of the School of Engineering Technology at the University of Maine. Scott Dunning is recognized for exemplary contributions to the advancement of engineering technology education through his service as an educator and an administrator, a leader within his institution and the engineering technology community, He has served in leadership positions within ASEE's Engineering Technology Council, the Engineering Technology and Energy Conversion and Conservation Divisions, through leadership in both ABET and the Association of Energy Engineers. He has distinguished himself among his peers and reflected well on both himself and the University of Maine.
Victim of a flight delay, so if his flight gets in on time, we'll bring it back up and give it to him.
The 2015 ASEE Chester F. Carlson Award for Innovation in Engineering Education is presented to Barbara A. Oakley, Associate Professor of Industrial and Systems Engineering Department at Oakland University. Barbara Oakley is recognized for her visionary outreach in making STEM education possible for hundreds of thousands of students worldwide through the innovative, massive open online course, Learning How to Learn. Her tireless and pioneering efforts in the creation of a scientifically based approach to learning have opened the doors to careers in engineering and other STEM disciplines for broad groups of students. Her work provides an exemplary new vision for educators and demonstrates how a single creative innovation in response to a strong societal need can enhance students' potential for successful careers in the STEM disciplines. The 2015 ASEE DuPont Minorities in Engineering Award is presented to Helene Finger, Director of the Women's Engineering Program at California Polytechnic State University. Helene Finger is recognized as the driving force behind the significant progress made in accomplishing the missions of the Cal Poly Women's Engineering Program and Society of Women Engineers, for which she received the 2013 Outstanding Society of Women Engineers Counselor National Award. Informed by her research, developed in collaboration with faculty and students across campus, as well as with colleagues throughout the country, Cal Poly Women's Engineering Program and Society of Women Engineers has become a national model under Helene's leadership.
The 2015 Clement J. Freund Award in Engineering Education is presented to William D. Taylor, former director of the Cooperative Education Program at the University of Alabama. Bill Taylor is recognized for his 2 decades of service as the director of Cooperative Education Program at the University of Alabama. In addition to tripling the size of the program, he enhanced the computerized management system and significantly increased employer worksite visits. As the project administrator for the Southeastern Training Center for Cooperative Education, he conceived and initiated an annual federal government cooperative education conference for thousands of federal co-op coordinators and sponsored training for employers and college representatives from Texas to the District of Columbia to Puerto Rico. He also created a self-directed student module for co-op programs at historically black colleges and universities. As a consultant to the Mercedes-Benz U.S. International MBUSI Cooperative Education Program, he wrote the program's manual and developed an experience-based plan for co-op work rotation. The 2015 Sharon Keeler Award for Women in Engineering Education is presented to Mia K. Markey, Professor of the Department of Biomedical Engineering at the University of Texas, Austin. Mia Markey is recognized for exceptional leadership in biomedical engineering education and pioneering research that improves the quality of life for female cancer patients. She has been recognized for excellence in research and teaching with awards from organizations such as the American Medical Informatics Association, the American Society for Engineering Education, the American Cancer Society, and the Society for Women's Health Research. The 2015 James H. McGraw Award is presented to Ronald E. Land, Associate Professor in the Department of Engineering Technology at Pennsylvania State University, New Kensington. Ronald Land has contributed enormously throughout the years to benefit the engineering technology community. Most recently, he has taken the lead in working with the U.S. Office of Personnel Management to update the GS 0800 Engineering Qualification Standard, to have it recognize BS Engineering Technology graduates from ABET accredited programs and qualified candidates for entry-level professional engineering positions within the federal government. He also has worked tirelessly for ASEE's Engineering Technology Division and the Engineering Technology Council in many roles for more than a decade. The 2015 ASEE National Outstanding Teacher Award is presented to Robert M. Brooks, Associate Professor in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Temple University. Robert Brooks is recognized for his outstanding achievement in pedagogical scholarship knowledge, classroom performance, and facilitation of learning. A leading researcher with 24 peer-reviewed national and international publications, he has developed and taught a wide variety of courses in engineering and engineering technology, and consistently earns top marks from his students for his knowledge, enthusiasm, and ability to explain difficult concepts. The 2015 Robert G. Quinn Award is presented to Larry Cartwright, Professor Emeritus of the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Carnegie Mellon University. Larry Cartwright is recognized for outstanding commitment to and influence on the undergraduate civil engineering students of Carnegie Mellon University for a 38-year career, for development of imaginative senior capstone design projects, and for a unique design and construction course that yielded many permanent improvements on the Carnegie Mellon campus.
The ASEE William Elgin Wickenden Award recognizes the best paper published in the Journal of Engineering Education. This year, the award is presented to Elizabeth M. Holloway, Terry Reed, P.K. Embry, and Kenneth Reed. They received the 2015 William Elgin Wickenden Award in recognition of their article, Research-Informed Policy Change, a retrospective on engineering admissions, which was published in the April 2014 issue of the Journal of Engineering Education.
The ASEE Annual Conference Best Paper Award recognizes outstanding papers in both content and presentation that were presented at the 2014 ASEE Annual Conference. The best zone paper is chosen from amongst the best papers selected from each of the 4 ASEE zones. There's a best paper selected from each of the 5 ASEE Professional Interest Councils. The best overall conference paper is selected from the 5 picks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to present the best paper winners from the 2014 Annual Conference.
The best zone paper is Investigating and Visualizing Measurement Error for Novice STEM Learners. Author Scott Sinex, Prince George's Community College.
The best paper for Pick 1 is Development of Interactive Virtual Laboratories to Help Students Learn Difficult Concepts in Thermodynamics. Authors Milo Koretsky, Alec Bowen, and Daniel Reed, Oregon State University.
The best paper for Pick 2 is the Design Problem Framework, using adaptation innovation theory to construct design problem statements. Authors Eli Silk and Shayna Daly, University of Michigan. Catherine Yablakov, Pennsylvania State University. Sita Yelmes and Misha Rosenberg, Iowa State University.
The best paper for Pick 3 is Student Performance Enhancement via an Active Integrated Engineering Physics course. Author Timothy Garrison, York College of Pennsylvania.
The best paper for Pick 4 is Perspectives on Failure in the Classroom by elementary teachers new to teaching engineering. Authors Pamela S. Lotero, Purdue, Towson University, and Elizabeth Perry, North Carolina State University.
The best paper for Pick 5 is More Than Advice, Increasing Industry Advisory Board Member Involvement. Author James W. Jones, Ball State University.
And the best conference paper overall from the 2014 Annual Conference is Perspectives on Failure in the Classroom by elementary teachers new to teaching engineering. Authors Pamela S. Lutero, Purdue, Towson University, and Elizabeth Perry, North Carolina State University.
Thank you. This brings the awards portion of this year's program to a close. Please give a round of applause for all of this year's outstanding winners. ASEE would like to thank the ASE PIC chairs and the annual conference program chairs for their support and cooperation. These members gave generously of their time to develop and produce the many technical sessions at the conference. They did an outstanding job, and we all have benefited from the excellent work. With the PIC chairs and program chairs, please stand and be recognized.
Again, I'd like to thank all of you for your attendance, and I'd like to thank all of you for everything you do for ASEE. A lot of the leaders of the organization come to these awards, and so it's great to have all of you in the room. I'd like to congratulate all of our award winners, our new fellows, our outstanding volunteers. And the session's not quite over yet because there is a reception in the back. So please join us for a little bit of a celebration here. And again, congratulations to all.